Okay. Yeah, so this is part three. Um, Imagine that you're in a business, and it's a limited company, but you guys are oil miners. So you guys are in the Appalachian Mountains, or no, matter of fact, you're in Haiti and in Jamaica, where they're known uh, for oil mining, and you hit the soil and you hit this clump and you see crude oil, okay? And you're like, oh my God, this is um this is oil. This is oil. We hit it. We good. This is free land. We can take this. And your partner, your business partner, looks at it and says, "Oh no, that's minor stuff. Leave it alone. It's not oil. It's just dirt and water. It's just dirt and water. Let's go." And he moves on. Um, how would you feel about that? Would you just uh, get up and say, okay, even though you know it's crude oil, would you say, okay, and leave the oil there and not collect it? Or would you just say, no, you need to keep this, and let's keep this oil. Let's try it out, or try to compromise and say, um, hey, well, let's just take a sample and try it out and come back. I'm going to tell you why all three are wrong, okay? Okay, first of all, you guys are in a partnership. So, yes, it's 50-50. But you guys are in the partnership for the same reason, for mining oil. Now, um, your opinion and his opinion is the same way, okay? So, if he said no and you said, okay, I'm agreeing with your opinion, that means you're putting his validation above yours. And he's put his above yours because you really wanted to stay. Even if you say no and he says, I want to stay and collect this oil and let's try it out. He's put his views above yours, okay? So you listen to him, and then you find out that was the richest spot in the area for oil, and that was brand fresh new, and whoever hit it first and declared it was theirs, tax free and everything else, okay? They can drill and keep mining and everything else, okay? When you feel stupid, because you listen to this person, second, if you are saying, okay, what if you say, okay, I know this is it. Let's take a sample and let's get it. And it is all. Okay. So now you guys made this money. What about when the next time you go out? If he didn't understand and that turned out that you were right and it was in your favor, that it was indeed oil, and he's supposed to be in the oil mining business just as well as you, and he's supposed to have background in it, what do you think is going to happen when you go to the next site, or when you want to drill and you want to know the quality of the oil, okay? Because it's different qualities, different textures, different oil content, how much petroleum's in there. It's a lot of stuff to oil. It's just not just looking at it. You got to look at the texture, consistency, and the volume of it. So if he couldn't find out and understand that was oil then, who's to say that he will make that mistake again? And third, he didn't even say, even if he doesn't make that mistake, what about him testing it and finding it out? You had to test it. So you had to take the whole extra step to test it, even though he said no. Even though it came out in your favor and you guys didn't slack off then, but you had to fight with him to test it. So that brings me to my third point, okay? If you two are together and you just don't agree and he doesn't know anything about the tester, isn't that dead weight? So now you have to take more energy to convince your partner about the oil instead of collecting the oil. The energy that you took convincing him could have been spent on collecting the oil and making sure that it was blockaded to where no one else can go and mine at this spot, and you can test it. Oh, excuse me. Boogie. Yeah. Uh-oh, that's kind of gross. It's normal people, whatever. So why would you want to even have that partnership with them? And that is the main reason. Sometimes we as empathetic people, we really try to look at the good in things and try to make other alternatives, when most of the time you don't need to make alternatives. The best situation is just to get up and leave and let it be, okay? And you're like, okay, well, you guys were in partnership. You just can't get up and leave. Yes, you can if you don't, because they didn't put the same effort. They didn't put the same effort in as each other. That's the fourth thing, okay? If it's something that is a partnership, you're going to put more time in it. You make room for what you want. You make time for what you want. So if it's oil that you want, or since it's makeup that I do, I get up every day and I test makeup. I do colors, even my nail shades. I deal with pigments every day. You know, my lips are sometimes become dry because I'm constantly testing. Even when I don't have makeup on, you know, I have to prep my skin. I take the stuff off, I prep my skin. Sometimes I have to go out bare just because for the most time I'm prepping and I'm testing stuff, you know, not only on myself but on other people. That's what you do. Now, if someone is in the oil mining business and they're not taking that time as much as you taking it for yourself, and that shows you that they're not taking it seriously and that they're not on the same level as you. So you don't want to give someone free passes, because learning a subject, I don't care what it is, okay? It's hard work, okay? People don't understand that. For me to get into the makeup industry, it was very, 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 very hard, okay? I don't care how much I, made my own lipstick from home. I don't care, that my family was doing this from generation, like, 7 generations back. It still was hard, especially breaking into the American market and the Asian market. When I got into Africa was very, very tough. But I had some support in that area, But breaking into the Western market is very, very tough. Okay, so you don't want to have anyone who takes that stuff lightly. People who, I had people who, with my whole lipstick and my eyeshadow, and I started selling lashes, and they're like, "Ooh, I pay $1 for my lashes." Okay, that's good for you. Well, right here, these lashes are, between $20 and $40. This is mink lashes. These are actual mink furs. That's actually, a huge deal, and that's strip lashes, Some people are not going to be on that quality because they don't take it that seriously. Some people can be okay with just having that little swoop of lipstick and not having all this eyeshadow like this. They can have like one little line or not have eyeshadow at all. But there are some who do. And since I am that type of person and is designated for that, you want to have someone who's on that same level, just with that oil. You want to have someone who is like-minded, who is going to go in, because when you get exhausted and you're a team member, your other team person can carry you along when you get exhausted, because you will get exhausted. But, you want to have iron sharpens iron, not iron chops wood, because that's exactly what it happens. And then what happens with people who are not diligent and they're not intense in it is that they get damaged and they get hurt because they don't understand the price that happens, that comes with this, that comes with it. And they get offensive, just like, okay, with the oil miner. Then the person who actually found out that it was oil, they're like, why couldn't you understand this? You need to get on the ball, blah, blah, this, and they're taking it to heart. Well, I can't believe they said this because I'm the second partner. They shouldn't be that mean. Well, that's part of the job. You have to leave that aside. So, and that's just with a relationship too. If I have to sit there and I have to tell you that we're in this relationship, and when we're in this relationship, that means that we are exclusive, and that that means you don't have other outside relationships, physical, sexual, with other people. And I have to tell you that all the time. And then, but you want me to do it, but you don't do it. Then that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem, and you have to understand that. So. yeah, I just wanted people to think about that. Think about the choices. And that's not just for, like I said, relationships. That's for life. That is for life, okay? Um, I have a person right now, like I said, it's a lot of people who had opportunities to open doors for me. And I was very humble and very nice to them, very polite, even though they were very, very rude to me. And they still didn't open it, but God made a way where he opened it himself, and that's the best door I want to go through anyway. I don't want to go through a door that I had to make go through. However, it gave me a lot of light, and not only that, don't put value on people like that. Just say, okay, you've done that. Okay, good for you. But I'm still gonna make it happen with or without. I'm gonna make it happen with or without you. But I'm not gonna sit there and debate or have anything else because with you, because for one, that'll be wasting my time, and that's too much weight for me to carry. I need to branch off, and I need to be free. So please think about that with relationships, all all around, okay, all around. I got a friend, and I used to be one of those people who did not have a car for a minute, and I didn't know how much of a burden, but I always paid, my way through. I always, always, and even if I didn't have it then, I will make it up, but there are some people who don't, and they just take advantage. And so, yeah, be wary of those people. It's not the people who are total complainers all the time that catches us up. It's the people who are very friendly, very open, very bubbly, very sociable, but they have a lot of mixed up priorities, um, or different values as you. So, and you have to be open to see that. Yeah. So hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. And I am competing for the Miss Indiana pageant again this January. So definitely go and support. Thanks.